everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am talking about a brand and a pen that you guys have never seen before and a brand that I have never reviewed before. And this is Aurora. So a friend of mine was kind enough to lend me some pens, and one of these pens is the Aurora Optima Nebulosa. Let me grab it right here. And it is this gorgeous, gorgeous pen. And this pen is actually a limited edition. It is one of 88 pens, and I've done a little bit of research. It turns out that Optima or Aurora keeps 3 of the pens to keep in their like museum. So only 85 were brought onto the market of these pens. And I have been given the honor to actually show you guys this beautiful pen. So let us go switch the shot and look at this up close. Ah yes, the joys of winter, where we have to work with a natural light that does not do full justice to beautiful, beautiful pens. However, we have to get on with it and just deal. But here we have the Aurora Optima Nebulosa, and it is this beautiful purple pen with like flecked, it's like this crushed ice finish that is absolutely lovely. It is a cooler toned purple, and it shows up very dark on camera. In real life it is slightly more bright, but as you can see, this is a lovely, lovely pen. This pen is not super big. It is also not super heavy. It is a joy to write with. Parts of the pen, so the cap, black cap end, black piston knob, this is a piston filler, and right here we have the number on the pen, so it's number 86 of 88, and we have this beautiful cap band. So this is an Italian brand, and the cap band says Aurora and then Italy, and the clip has this nice teardrop shape, kind of like Pilot, but it is definitely different. The shape right here is different. The clip is decently usable, but honestly, while this pen is in my care, it is not leaving the house. So it's nice that you can clip it to a shirt, but I wouldn't want to do it. So, of course, we must look at the rest of the pen. This is an 18 karat gold nib. This whole pen has rhodium trim. And there is a version with rose gold trim, but of course I do not have that right now. There is an ink window, which I honestly really like. And the grip is black. And then, as I said before, there's a black piston knob. And I hope you guys can see. I'll turn it around because that's better. Is that better? No. Yes, probably. It says Aurora Italia, and then that it was fabricated in Italy. It's an imprint or an engraving on the barrel. What I noticed first about this pen is that this grip looks uncomfortable. Luckily it is not. But this looks like such a sharp flare that first I was kind of hesitant about it. However, it is not uncomfortable to use. As you can see, it is a decently sized pen, not too big, not too small, might be postable. I am not trying it because it is not my pen and I do not want to damage the material at all. So for that information, please go somewhere else. I'm sorry. But it's a really comfortable pen to hold, like a comfortable writer. The only pen that I have right here that is kind of generic is the TWSBI Eco, so I'll grab that next to it as a comparison for the sizes. Let me zoom out a little bit. And then you can see that the TWSBI Eco is longer. I would say slightly under a centimeter longer. And I would say weight-wise, the Aurora is slightly heavier, but it's not heavy by any means. So this pen, quite pricey. Of course, not for sale anymore. I've seen some old listings of pens that have been put up for secondhand sale, but they're pretty outrageous, like $700 or more. And I think in the current market, it would fetch even more. The current collectibles market is crazy. Anyway, let us do a writing sample of this medium 18 karat nib. Of course, I inked it up with my favorite purple ink because it's a purple pen. Aurora, Optima. It is a medium nib, 18 karat, and the ink is cross violet. And there's just something about this nib. So when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful pen. I don't know if I would spend the money on it. But this nib is really fun to write with. There's this wetness, this flow feeling that I don't get with a lot of other pens. And this pen just has that perfect wet flow. Of course, it matters what kind of ink you ink up with it. But I know what cross violet feels like, and this is an exceptionally wet feeling for cross violet. So I love that. It is really wet. It is not extremely stiff, but it's also not anywhere near semi-flexible or anything. You do not press this pen because you would kind of ruin a beautiful work of art. It is lovely, and I'm gonna write it dry, and then it's probably going back to its old home. But if you ever get the chance to try this pen, do it. I don't know if I would ever buy one because of price point, but they are lovely. The best deals I've seen so far is on Endless Pens, but their system is tiered, so kind of hard. James absolutely loves Auroras, so I'm gonna have him try this and hope that he doesn't fall in love with it, because then maybe an Aurora is in our future. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look at this pen that will probably never be in my collection, but is very, very beautiful. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks to Brownie for letting me lend this pen, borrow this pen. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.